Hello, online crew. Hope you're having a fabulous day, whatever part of the day it is for you. Today's video, I just want to do a quick recap of some of the changes that Facebook has made lately. So I've spoken about a bit here and a bit there and a bit here and a bit there, but I just want to sort of bring in a little bit of a summary as to what some of those things are, and I'm going to give you the opportunity to actually help understand them a little bit more by me showing you what they actually are and how to utilize them. So welcome. If you are coming in, please say hello. Tell me where you're coming in from. I am presuming I can't see comments. No, Facebook, no. Has anyone said hello? Because I can't see. Okay, pick the head time. Give me some likes and laughs, which I'm not allowed to say anymore, and I just said it. This engagement baiting thing, I never get used to it. That's one of the things is, engagement baiting. We're not meant to ask people to love or like or comment, those kind of things. Oh, Monica, I picked yours. I'm used to your little icon now. Who else have we got? Oh, we've got Rob on. How are you, Rob? I can see your head. Who else? Oh, I can see Laurie's head. I can see Crystal's head. Who are the, it's almost like a dong, 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 like a Facebook. Why won't you let me see people's comments? Oh, there's Olive's head. Oh, I think I saw Michael's head as well. So thank you guys for being here and joining me. Please still say hello and I'll catch up with your comments afterwards. I do have my backup here, so I'll hook in with that in a second. If you haven't not caught me live before, it's not necessarily usual that I'm going dung, 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 and picking people's heads on my Facebook Live. Facebook plays games with me, and more often than not, it seems these days, I can't see your comments. So I have a spare phone that I bring up so I can see your comments. So I can't interact with you. I can't even see who's on or to say hello or things like that. So yeah, that's just one of those days. It was the same yesterday. But my name is Helen Martin. I'm your online crew captain. I am here to serve home-based business owners who want to bring their business online and use modern social media strategies to truly attract people to you. So we don't want to chase anybody to buy anything off us. We don't want to hassle anybody down. You really need to look at my thing. We don't want to do that. We want to use social media in a way that attracts attention to us and builds fans and followers, and they love what we're talking about, and we draw them into our presence and we grow our credibility and authority through social media. Therefore, people are actually attracted to us and want to know what we're doing, what we've got, and buy something off you. So that's what we're here to learn to do. So I'm just going to hook in. So welcome. Anybody that's new, certainly please let me know, because I'd love to give you a special shout out. Oh, I can't see the comments. Hang on. Maybe after the fact I can give you a special shout out. So I'll just hook in here really quickly and see who I can see. Oops, just have to turn the volume down. So a little bit of a trick. Those of you guys that are familiar with my lives, you know this is a common problem for me, but for those of you that are seeing me perhaps for the first time and you can't see comments, if you do have a spare phone, this doesn't have a SIM card in it or anything. It's just hooked into the Wi-Fi. So it's just charged up with power, hooked up to Wi-Fi, which means I can access my own live and see your comments because I can't see them on the screen here. So there's a tip for you that maybe you didn't know before. We've got Suzanne, we've got Amanda, we've got Rob. I started my live today. Woohoo, Susan. Is it Susan or Suzanne? It's probably Susan. Sorry, Susan, if I said that wrong. We've got Mel, we've got Pat. Hey guys, how you going? Monica, Andrew is on. Judy and Bob. Hello, Judy and Bob. We've got Jane. So welcome guys. Welcome to the live. So I just want to do a little bit of a recap, and I'm going to build on this next week. So for those of you guys that want to know actually how to do some of the things that I'm about to talk about, then I'm doing a boot camp next week where I'm actually going to show you on screen how to do these things. Not just talk about them and tell you about them, but actually, showing you on screen how to do some of these things if you don't know how. So let me get into the things. I'm just going to mention 5. There's lots of things. Look, honestly, you guys would know that Facebook changes all the time. Social media platforms change all the time. Facebook is one of those where the algorithm changes, or they bring in a new feature, or there's an update here, there, or everywhere. And it's really difficult sometimes to keep up with it all, is it not? I do a lot of research in this area because this is what I'm interested in, and I want to know what's going on so I can fill you guys in on what's going on. But it takes a lot of eyes and ears in different places to keep up with all of this kind of stuff. So I'm just going to mention, so there's lots of these things, but I'm just going to mention 5. And it's just important for you guys to stay in touch as to what's moving, what's shaking, what's the new thing, what's the changes to the algorithm, those kind of things, so you can utilize your social media efforts to your advantage. The last thing we want any of you to do is to spend a whole lot of time doing lives and posts and stuff on Facebook and that you still hear crickets. So the way you approach your business on social media and the functionalities of what you can utilize will make a difference as to your success or otherwise of that, okay? So I'm just some of you would have heard some of this stuff before because I've said it in previous lives. I just want to bring it into like a quick recap in this particular live. And if you want to know how to do these things, then jump on the bootcamp with me next week. There is a link up above. It's not a clickable link because Facebook doesn't like clickable links in the description of our live, but you just got to take the gaps out, and the bootcamp is delivered in my private coaching community. So those of you that are my online crew leaders, where are you? Put the cruise ship down below. Let me know that you guys are here. The palm tree emoji is our mascot for our community here. The little fish emoji is the mascot for our free Facebook group, which is called Social Media Strategies for Home Business Owners. And the cruise ship is for my online crew leaders that are in my boot camps and learning practical tips of how to navigate Facebook and sort of utilize the platform to your advantage. So the first one I'm going to mention, I only talked about last weekend. What was my weekend? So it was my 5th video from last week. And that's what's coming in regarding Facebook on August 19th is limiting the amount of copy that we're going to see to 3 lines. So not 3 sentences. I have confused people on that video from last week. 3 lines, not 3 sentences, and that's all people are going to see. So why does that have an impact on you? It has an impact on you because you need to grab people's attention in 3 lines. Not easy to do, guys. So if you don't know much about copywriting or how to grab people's attention or the right words to use to grab people's attention, then you might want to look into that, because it's going to be really hard for us to grab people's attention in just 3 lines of text. So it's just going to have the 3 lines, and then you're going to see the see more button. Now we see, quite a bit of text before we see the see more button. If it's a really long, post, then, when we click see more, then you see all the rest of it. But come August 19th, we're only going to see 3 lines. So we really need to go deeper into our copywriting skills. If you've not really heard of that term or thought about it before, you have to. If you're going to be marketing on social media, and this is the downfall of a lot of people in network marketing, is everybody's networking, talking about networking and prospecting and building relationships and those kind of things, but no one really knows how to market properly. So we need you to market properly on social media so you get the attention of the people, that you deserve. And if you're not doing the right things and attracting people's attention and capturing their attention in the first 3 lines, then you're going to be putting a lot of effort in and maybe not getting a lot of return. So next week in the bootcamp, I'm going to go through some copywriting skills and, sharing with you. It is hard. Like, copywriting is a massive topic, and generally it means more than just 3 lines. So for us to capture people's attention in 3 lines is really, something that you should be thinking about. But copywriting in general is just more than capturing people's attention in 3 lines. It serves you well no matter what you're doing in your marketing. Your descriptions of your Facebook Live, especially if somebody does a click see more, Facebook posts, meaningful posts that you write. If you ever grow into things like email marketing and doing blogging and, all those different things that you can do as far as marketing goes, some of you may not be anywhere near that kind of stuff. But if you do take, building a business online seriously, and as you grow, you might grow into other types of things like email marketing and blogging and stuff like that. Critical, absolutely critical. But even in your Facebook posts, what you say will either make somebody read it or not. And you need to increase your skill level these days on social media around that. So that's number one. There was something that was brought in just recently regarding Facebook Lives. Have you ever done a Facebook Live and you've stumbled in the beginning or you've stumbled at the end? So maybe you're trying to turn it off, and it's happened to me sometimes, not for a long period of time, but you've tried to push the finish button and it just won't. So you're like there for like 10 seconds or more, fumbling around. Or you haven't turned it off, you've forgotten that you haven't turned it, or you thought you turned it off and you didn't turn it off and you're still actually talking. Those kind of things. We can now crop Facebook Lives. We've never been able to do that before. So I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to show you how to utilize going live within a watch party. Some of you guys maybe have never used watch party, understand watch parties, know anything about watch parties, but you can actually do a watch party now and go live in your own watch party. I spoke about that last week or the week before, I can't really remember, but I'm actually going to do a little demo and show you how it works, okay? So sometimes it's cool knowing what you can do, but knowing how to do it sometimes is quite difficult because you don't know how to actually execute it. So I won't repeat myself because I've already talked about it in length. It was last week sometime, and it's on my news feed here on this page. And just a tip, guys, if you're ever looking for a heading of any of my videos, just go to the videos tab on a computer or on the mobile. Go to my videos tab and all my videos just pop up one after one. You can just look at the headings and then just scan through what you're looking for. So that might be one of those things, to watch that video regarding watch parties, what the purpose of them is, how you utilize them, and this new feature. So I'm going to go through that in the bootcamp, like how you actually sort of do that. There's new settings for groups, and when people enter a group, now you might not be using a group, but if you are or you do in the future, this is a really important one in capturing the information that you want when people enter a group. So there's been a change to groups in that capacity, and I'm going to show you on screen in the bootcamp what it actually is, where it actually is, and how you actually utilize it to your advantage, okay? And the last one I'm going to go through in the bootcamp, and just to clarify, the bootcamp's for 3 days next week. I do it straight after my normal Facebook Lives here for about an hour or hour and a half, something like that. And each day in this bootcamp next week, I'm going through something different. So day 1 next week, I'm going through, so that'll be Wednesday for those of you in Australia, early hours of UK. It'll be Tuesday night, Wednesday night, and Thursday night for those of you in the US or Canada and other parts of the world. Just work around sort of US time and work out what that is for you. So Tuesday night or Wednesday morning if you're in Australia or UK. It's going to be all about networking. I've already got a networking bootcamp in my coaching community, but I'm just going to show you some new things regarding when you are networking, pages to look at and stuff like that. And also how you can create separate lists, managing it in Messenger and managing it from Facebook when you're interacting and engaging with people and networking with people. How do you keep that organized on Facebook and Messenger without keeping a separate Excel spreadsheet if you're somebody that actively networks? I'm also going to show you on day 1 a paid strategy. So I'm going to give you a free strategy and free strategies and a paid strategy for networking, because you guys have got to be doing one or the other. You've either got to be putting money to it or time to it. If you've got money, you could do a Facebook ad and increase your network that way. If you don't have the budget for Facebook ads, then you should be networking on social media. You've always got to be growing your network. You should always be talking to new people and building relationships with new people if you want to be successful in this industry, okay? And when I say this industry, I'm talking about network marketing, direct sales, MLM, that kind of business, okay? Day 2 is going to be about getting you organized. So where a lot of people falter is having an effective daily method of operation and not skewing from it, not swaying from it. So we're going to get you organized on day 2, because there's a lot of things we all want to do and we never get around to doing. So we're going to get you organized on day 2 to set you up for success. And then day 3 is going to be showing you how to do these things that I'm mentioning on this video today. So the copywriting and actually showing you on screen these updates that have been made. So the last update I want to talk about is Facebook stories. If you're not embracing Facebook stories, then you are missing out. The Facebook Stories timeline is different to the newsfeed timeline. You want to be using Facebook Stories. Facebook Stories are really cool with all their features. You might not even know what features they've got that you can utilize. On a business page, you can even put a clickable link if you've got that feature. Not everybody's going to have that feature, but they're really pushing utilizing Facebook Stories to feed into Messenger. And I can't highlight this enough, guys. Zuckerberg has already warned us about this since March. The future of Facebook is private, and he wants a lot of things to happen on Messenger that are now happening in our news feeds. Facebook Stories feeds into Messenger. So when somebody responds on a Facebook story, the response goes to your Messenger. It doesn't go to your timeline, it goes to your Messenger. And now they're increasing features in Facebook Stories to get people more into Messenger. So I'm going to show you a little bit of that as well, as to what's sort of changed and what's coming, and just give you a little bit of, extra detail about what to do with Facebook Stories, how to utilize Facebook Stories, and the new features that are coming out with Facebook Stories. So these are the kind of things that you want to be aware of. There's more than this, most definitely. There's always things that are changing, moving, that you should keep up with to keep ahead of the game. I share this stuff with you so you can keep ahead of other people and do things and be seen when other people are not even utilizing the features yet. So if you want some help with networking, either paid or free, you want to get yourself organized, which is day 2 of the bootcamp next week. Organizing yourself, having a good daily method of operation, knowing how to sort of get things done effectively. And you want some more details about the how-to of the things that I've just mentioned on this video, recapping some of the changes and how you utilize them. Then feel free to be part of our bootcamp next week. Those of you in my online crew coaching community, you're already covered. You're already there. You're already in the group. You don't have to do anything. You just have to show up. I will send a thing in advance about when I'm going live, so in your time zone you know when that's happening. So it's such a small investment, guys, to learn these kind of skills to move your business forward. Sometimes you just have to recognize that you don't know all of this stuff, and you need to learn it, and you need to increase your skill level. And sometimes that requires a little small investment to get the information that you need. Now, in my coaching community, you're not locked in there. You can get out whenever you want. I'm not going to hold you ransom to the group, and once you get in, I'm not going to lock the doors. You are in complete control, okay? So you make the choice whether you want to learn a little bit more about this, but I'm here to help you guys move your business forward in sort of those 3 different ways next week. So I hope to see lots of you in there, and naturally I love to see work with my online crew leaders in there all the time. Okay, so I hope that's useful just for those of you that just want some awareness around some of the latest things that are happening and what you should be focusing on. So definitely focusing on Facebook Stories, definitely being alert to the update that's coming in on August 19th regarding the only 3 lines for anything shown on a mobile. Anything shown in a mobile, it's only going to be 3 lines. So make those 3 lines count, guys. You must be aware of that. Okay, and things like watch parties and groups and stuff like that, that's just all extra bonus ice cream on the top information that keeps you guys ahead of the game. Okay, now for those of you guys in my branding course, I'm going to see you guys in just over half an hour. We're going to go through your pages and your likes campaigns and make sure you're setting up your brand in an awesome way. Now I'm just going to check in with your comments really quickly, see what you guys are saying. Where is it? So thanks for putting up with me that I can't see your comments, guys. It's always nicer to see what you're saying. Monica, looking forward to the boot camp. Crystal, I'm so excited for the boot camp. Love them all. Hi, Edith. Thank you, Helen. Valuable. Thank you, Helen. Awesome. So I'll go back through your comments shortly. If there's any questions or anything you need to know, just leave it in the, down below, or just message me if you want some more information. Okay, guys. So I will see you same time, same place tomorrow. Bye.